Welcome back, Mark Mann, Charity Scotch Tasting Event Chairman, and Lori Lake with Reach Out and Read Oklahoma. I'm Helen Ford Wallace with Parties Extra, and we are at the Oklahoman's downtown video studio. Welcome you all.
Thanks for having us.
You are bringing everyone together again for another year of great Scotch. So this is the 12th year.
It's our 12th year, and it's grown every year.
It has grown
It'll
every
be
year.
next Thursday, October 25th, at the Beale Mansion at 15th and Hudson. We'll have 6 flights of Scotch, food by Mickey Mantle's, lots of good auction items. We have bagpipers. It'll be a great time.
Oh my gosh, well, 6 flights of Scotch. Does that mean out of every bottle of these bottles?
Yeah, we'll have 6 different varieties, and everybody will be able to taste one. We fly a whiskey master in that will tell you what you're tasting and prep you before you start tasting that particular variety.
And so do you get a glass?
Yes, you'll get a Glencairn. It's a crystal glass that's for nosing and drinking Scotch whiskey.
That's nice.
And so everybody gets to take that home with them.
So, and these are the Scotches, or these
Yeah,
are some of the ones?
These are some of our Scotches, and then we actually have a VIP event prior to that'll have 3 additional pours for a higher price. And so there's a total of possibly 9 pours. 9 pours. So is it always the same brands? It's not? No, it varies. Diageo, who owns Glenmorangie and Ardbeg, have been very good to donate the Scotch, along with Southern Glaciers here in Oklahoma City. So we're back this year with some of their varieties. Next year it'll switch up and be some different ones.
Well, who are the hosts for this?
Myself and Mark Brockhouse and Bill Hickman, who is on the City Council in Norman. We've been doing this
You're
for some time.
on the school board, and
I'm
Mark is an attorney.
Mark's an attorney here in Oklahoma City, does patent law. And so those are the hosts, and we have a great charity this year in Reach Out and Read.
Reach Out and Read. Tell us about Reach Out and Read.
Reach Out and Read is an early childhood literacy intervention. We target low-income families, and we serve children from birth through age 5. And what we do is we work with medical providers, which is really unique. We're actually in the medical home for these families. And we train the pediatric providers to use a children's book as a clinical tool when they do their annual exam or their well child visit for the child. So, for example, the doctor would give the child a children's book that was selected for that child, that was age appropriate, language appropriate, and then the doctor would watch how the child interacts with the book to do a lot of their developmental surveillance. So there are a lot of things that they can tell just by watching what the child does. Now, when my boys were younger, you know, the doctor would say, can they turn pages, can they do this, can they do that? This way they just watch the child do it. So they also model for the parents how to read the book and how to interact with the book. They give the child a book to take home, and for many of our children, this is the only books that the child has at their own, at their home library.
They read it together too?
They read it together. We encourage them to read together. Research is showing that even affluent parents aren't even reading 3 times a week to their children. And reading aloud to your child is found to be the most important thing that you can do to put your child on the path to literacy. And children of lower income families hear fewer words than children of upper income families by the time they're 3. They hear actually 30 million fewer words. And so by reading to your child, you're increasing their vocabulary. So it's helping with the child, it's helping with the parents, because parents are changing behaviors. They're more engaged, they're more involved, they're taking that time to sit with the child and bond, so you're working on some socio-emotional skills, and it makes the well child visit more fun for the provider and the child. So we're evidence-based. We have 15 research studies to show that we make a difference in the lives of families, and so we're really, really excited about this.
Mark, how do you find these wonderful places to benefit?
Well, we found Reach Out and Read because of Dr. Marnie Dunlap, who's a pediatrician here in Oklahoma City and a friend of mine, and I was aware of it and the benefits that it provides to students. And I know, particularly now that I'm on the school board, the earlier you start with reading and early learning, the better prepared kids are when they start school, and the better they'll do on test scores.
Well, this
and,
is just,
this just ties into
incredible.
everything. So
we're doing a pilot, in fact, in 3 clinics in Oklahoma City. We're one of 5 states that got a grant to do an early math pilot. So we've targeted Variety Care Portland, OU Latino Clinic, and OU Children's Southwest, and we're training the doctors how to help the parents find math concepts in books, and books that aren't math-oriented books, just your general Goodnight Moon, Ferdinand the Bull, and to talk about things like which one's bigger, which one's smaller, what's on top of the table, what's under the bed, and those are all math concepts, because research is showing that math abilities in kindergarten actually are an indicator of later academic achievement. So, so we're doing that for the next 2 years as a pilot. So many parents have math phobia. We're wanting them to just see that math can be a fun thing, and even infants can develop some skills.
Do you all have offices?
I work remotely. Our main office is in Boston, and we're in every state. And I work remotely. Marnie Dunlap is our medical director, and she's with OU. And so we spend a lot of time just in meetings and going out to the clinics. We're serving about 65,000 children right now in Oklahoma at 87 clinical locations. I mean, we're in Guyman and Idabel and Miami and Altus.
statewide.
That's why I say you found her. That is fabulous.
And it is, and we've got some great partners, the Kaiser Family Foundation, Inasmuch, Gaylord, Potts Family. We've got some great people who are really pushing the pushing for early childhood attention that are helping us in this mission.
That's awesome. Well, so we're back to our party.
Back to the party.
You're having cigars.
We will have a cigar bar. ZT Cigars here in Oklahoma City provides a cigar bar every year. So if you want to smoke a cigar, you'll have an opportunity to pick
music?
a cigar out. Music, the bags and pipes and drums of the Highlanders here in Oklahoma City will be there with their bagpipes as they are every year, and they'll play a few songs. The bagpipes can get a little loud in the indoors, so usually we kind of limit it to just a few songs, but they always do a great job and help add to the evening.
And what kind of food?
Mickey Mantle Steakhouse.
Are they having
hors
d'oeuvres?
They have hors d'oeuvres, steak, vegetables, dessert, heavy hors d'oeuvres. I mean, as you can imagine, if you're particularly those that have 9 flights of scotch, we try to keep some food in them in between.
That's a good idea.
And so Brittany always does a great job with that. Just talked to her actually before I came over today, and they're prepping and excited about next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
What about swag bags?
Swag bags, we do swag bags, and they just have.
Is that for your VIPs or for everybody?
No, we do those for everybody, and they'll have. Usually there'll be a whiskey magazine, and there'll be just some little tchotchkes from various groups, golf balls.
And your glasses.
The glasses, we'll actually hand those out at the event, and you'll use those to taste while you're there.
Okay, good. So, well, you've raised a lot of money for these nonprofits through the years.
Yes, I think we are close to, if not this year, pushing $250,000 off the Scotch event since we started it. So,
wow! How many people come?
We limit it to 150 people. There are 130 general admission tickets available, and there are 20 VIP tickets available.
That is really fun. So you do put a limit on it, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
on this one.
And you're probably about sold out, I would have.
Yeah, we've got a few tickets available, so people can still get in. And,
so where do they get tickets?
You can go to Facebook and look up Oklahoma City Charity Scotch Tasting, and it'll take you to our Facebook page, and there's a link from there that you can purchase tickets.
Okay.
Or you can call 405-706-7484 and purchase your tickets online.
I think you can purchase from Eventbrite too.
Well, Eventbrite is the link it'll
Online.
take you to from Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, good. So do you all have sponsors, volunteers? What do you have going?
Well, we do some volunteers. For the most part, it kind of runs itself. I mean, we have the folks from Glaziers and Diageo that are there that help with the scotch, and then of course the folks from Mickey Mantle serve the food and set that up. So we don't have to have a lot of volunteers, but we do have some. And then of course we have a live auction that we have several items in that helps add
What
to
are some of the
end of
items?
Well, probably the one that I think some people are excited about if you're a music fan. Michael McDonald, who used to be in the Doobie Brothers, and Steely Dan. We have a Hard Rock Tulsa package that includes hotel room, gift cards for dinner to their steakhouse, and tickets to the event in early December when he's in Tulsa.
Well, that's cool.
We also have some signed Switzer memorabilia, which everyone likes. Just when you think you've sold the last piece you can sell, someone will pay top dollar for the next one because Barry's so popular. And then we'll have a couple of trips, and I think we're going to auction off. We actually have an opportunity with Johnny Walker through Diageo. We're going to auction off some Johnny Walker Blue Label that after you purchase it, we will ship it back, and they'll engrave your name and whatever you want engraved on the bottle, and then we'll send it back.
That's kind of exciting.
So, yeah, that's going to be kind of different.
Well, do all of your fundraisers have to do with children?
Yes, we do 3 a year, as you know, and every one of those 3 is a different children's charity every year.
I think that is just fabulous.
Or school. It could be a school.
And
it's
so
something involving kids.
You're co-founders of this, of Onward Oklahoma Foundation, and you've gone into a foundation.
Yeah, we set that up because primarily when we do these events, in order for people to have a deduction, if they write it to you, then I'm calling you saying we need to pay a vendor, we need to order glasses. So we just set a foundation up, we take the money in, we pay the expenses from the event, and then we write whatever's left over back out to the charity.
And you've done a good job on that. So what's coming up next after this one?
Well, we're going to take a break, and so next June, and I don't have the date in front of me, it's the 3rd Saturday in June, we'll have the main event, and that is our lobster event, where we fly lobster in from Maine, and we have beer from Portland, Maine, and we have craft cocktails made with vodka and cordials that are produced in Maine.
That's in when?
That'll be in June of 2019. It's the 3rd Friday, and we already have the charity picked out. It's the Oklahoma City it's the girls' school that works with disadvantaged girls, I think, on arts and those types of things. And then the next event after that, I believe, is the 23rd of August. I may have that wrong, in 2019. And that'll be our Whiskey Q and Blues, which is our big whiskey tasting.
So this is the one for this year? I mean, this is the last one for this year?
This is the last one for this year.
Not a Christmas one? We don't have a Christmas one?
No, I kind of, 3 a year I think is plenty. Then we recuperate and start again in the spring.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to say about Reach Out and Read?
Well, we're just really excited about this. This is a tremendous opportunity for us. We like getting the word out about what we do, and just having been selected to be the recipient is it's a big deal. It's going to make a huge impact on children. As I said, we're serving about 65,000 kids right now, and there are many more to touch, so it's going to help get books in the hands of families and train doctors, and just have a positive impact on Oklahoma.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else about Scotch tasting?
No, buy your tickets, go to Facebook and look up OKC
and come to the
Charity Scotch
VIP
Tasting. Come to the
event.
VIP. We've got a few tickets left there. So just show up. You'll have a good time. I guarantee it.
Okay. Well, we tip our glass to you, Mark, and to you, Lori, and another great cause. Oklahoma City is really lucky to have you all out there raising money for the children. Cheers. Thanks for coming in.